get it closer enough to where it's like right here is a good length distance. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mikkel here, back at it again with another podcast. I'm the host, Mikkel. As you guys know, this is the audio version / video version. So if you want to watch the video version, we're on YouTube. And if you want to watch the audio version, we're on Spotify as well. We have Wi-Fi, people. I repeat, we have Wi-Fi. I don't know if you were here for last episode, but we did not have Wi-Fi, so it kind of put a damper on the podcast experience. You know, it really put a damper on me showing you guys and telling you guys what mics I was looking at as far as the podcast goes. Now, I was talking to some polls, and I did some polls. People say the mic is fine. People are saying the mic looks fine to me. They said the audio quality sounds good to me. So if that's the case, then that's fine with me. You know, we're gonna just go with this. This is what we're gonna go with. This is gonna be the play. So yeah, today's podcast topic, we're gonna talk about why are we so lazy? Why are we so lazy, and how to get out of this ruckus? How to get out of this just slump, you know what I mean? It's a lazy slump. You know, when you are just in the month and you're June, middle of June, and you just feel like, what am I doing with my life? You know what I mean? It's the middle of June right now, and I'm trying my best to just stay afloat as far as these classes. It's just a lot. And then on my days off, I have 4 days off in the week. Friday, Thursday to Sunday, you know what I mean? I've gotten nothing done during that week. And it's very annoying. It's very annoying. 1 second while I take a pause. My iPad is acting weird. And it's not really acting weird. More so, I don't know if you guys have iPads, but on iPads, they like to blank out screen, and I'm using my iPad to tell my stories, you know what I mean? But I don't got time for it to be going dark while I'm trying to tell my stories, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to simply airdrop it to my other iPad, because I don't think my other iPad does this. This is my other iPad. But yeah, I'm going to just airdrop it to this. It should take me less than a minute. See, typically I would just pause the podcast and then reopen the podcast. But because I'm recording the audio version and the video version simultaneously, I don't feel like doing that edit. That's a big edit. So I'm just going to talk to you guys and walk y'all step by step of what I'm doing right now. So right now I'm just airdropping my thing. Boom. And this shouldn't close out because I think I have it set to not close out. So stories are on this iPad now. Woo! Okay. But yeah, like I was saying, I've been very lazy, and I have these 4 days to really get my act together, really get my life together, really get life right. But I just don't get it. I just don't get stuff done during these days, and it's really bad. And I'm just trying to flip that switch, because I just feel like everybody has a switch where it's they just become this it guy, it girl, getting stuff done. I got all these tasks done today. Most days I might get 2 things done, you know, and that's a good day for me. And that's not good though, because there's so much I have to do. And basically I just want to start by just telling you guys what my typical day, my typical day for me, a morning, I guess you could say. I wake up and I go to social media. I feel like it's the phones. I think it's the phones that's the real problem, you know? And I don't want to be one of those old farts that are oh, we got to get rid of the phones. We got to get rid of the phones. You know, the phones are the issue. But it's the problem. We all know it, you know? Are we going to stop ourselves from using our phones? Of course not. You know what I mean? But I'm just trying to find a balance. Because a typical day for me, I go straight to my phone. Phone's probably on 75%. I might have forgot to charge it. But I have iPhone 13 Pro Max, so that's not really an issue for me. This phone is a beast. That was a subtle flex. But yeah. So I have the iPhone 13 Pro Max, and I go to Instagram, check those notifications, Buddha, see what's going on over there, watch some stories maybe. Then I'm looking at sports. I'm going over the sports highlights, seeing who played last night. Right now we're in the dog days, so there's not really that much sports going on. But I would check the sports, and then after the sports, then I might go back to Instagram, and then I might look at some YouTube videos, see who posted the other day that I didn't get to watch. So I try to watch those videos in the morning. And then if it's a content posting day, then I'll probably start sharing some of my content out with some of my friends, sharing some of my videos or whatever, just to, spread the word. I like to spread the word and, share my content out there. And Tyler, the Creator, said, you should never be ashamed of sharing your content. There's nothing weird about sharing your content. So if you want to make something and share it, share that shit, man. You made that. That took time and work. So you better go out, share that shit. Don't be ashamed of it, and be proud of yourself because you made something. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody tell you different. All the haters are your motivators. Use that hate. I don't like using that hate to motivate me. I just like to cut them out of my circle. Just cut them out of my circle. They don't really give me no purpose. They don't really serve me. So I just throw them out the circle, and I just like the supporters. You know what I mean? I'm not a hater, motivator kind of person. I just don't like seeing the hate, period. Like I just like to have my peripherals on and just keep creating, just keep chugging. That's how I like to do it. But yeah, so I'm wasting a lot of time right now. Like I'm over here checking all the socials, doing that, And by then, I've probably killed about 2 hours, 3 hours, let alone checking TikTok. TikTok, you can kill like freaking 2-3 hours on there. Next thing you know, it's 5 a.m. Well, that's an exaggeration. Next thing you know, it's 10 a.m. If I wake up at 5, next thing you know, it's 10 a.m. Like, I literally have the worst morning routine. It's so bad. Like, I need to be one of those people that, like, wakes up, just throws on some clothes, and drives to the gym. I do not do that right now. That is not my lifestyle, but eventually that's the goal. But I really feel like it's the phones. It all starts from the phones. And, like, maybe if I make it a routine to not even touch the phone, that could help. I feel like not touching the phone at all would help as far as just limiting my phone usage. Like, just don't even touch it for like the first, don't touch it till 12. Imagine not touching your phone till 12 o'clock. A lot of people would probably think you're dead. They'd be like, oh my God, Mikkel hasn't texted me back. He's probably dead. He's probably mad at me. What I do? He's not gonna love me no more. You know what I mean? And it's not even that. It's just I have issues. I have my own issues, and I need to fix that. Don't let people wanting you to be in their life affect you from helping fix your issues. You know what I mean? Because that's another thing. People can get in the way of you being your best self. Because you might feel obligated to text this person and that person in the morning and this and that. Just respond to all these people. I gotta be like my older brother. My older brother, he's one of those Virgos. He's so mean. And he don't text nobody back, but it's the perfect thing because I know he probably gets so much stuff done. You know what I mean? And I don't know. He's just one of those guys where he just doesn't care. Like he's so cool. He's not afraid to be the bad guy. Like, I love that guy, man. He's so cool. And like, that's what I need to get into eventually is like being able to put the blinders on and block out the outside world and just not think about them, only think about myself. I gotta be selfish. We gotta be selfish. And I feel like that also would help in us fixing why are we so lazy. We're not selfish with our time. We're so freaking free with our time that we're just giving it to this app and that app when we need to be giving it to ourselves. We're putting the phones down. It's the phones, man. I'm trying to tell you guys, everything in this podcast is always going to lead back to the phones. I'm recording the podcast on the phone right now, but don't worry about that. That's not the point of focus. Phones are important too. We're gonna have a podcast in the future talking about how useful a phone is, because it's very useful. But right now we're gonna bash the phones. We're gonna bash the phones right now. So as far as that, I just feel like, why am I afraid of tackling task? Why am I afraid of tackling task? That is a good question. I feel like what it is it's honestly simple. I just dread it. I just dread it. So I just put it off, and then I feel like, all right, if I do something before that task, then I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this. Or I'm gonna do this soft task, and then I'm gonna do the big task, like do some like 3 hours worth of homework. You know, because like I'm the kind of guy where like I just like doing the path of least resistance. So like I like to choose the fun task first before we get into the hard stuff. But you're supposed to do the hard stuff first, but that's so hard to get in like the groove, you know? It's hard to get the gears running. I feel like when you start a car, you gotta warm it up by, you might respond to some texts, watch a little YouTube, do a little fun chit chat, just so that once you had your little brain break, then it's like, all right, I had this big brain break. Now I can do some work. You know what I mean? I don't deserve to relax right now because I just had that big brain break in the morning. So now it's time to do work. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a very much an advocate for doing work at night and the afternoon-ish, just so that if you waste your day and you lose your whole day, you got nighttime to make up for it. You know what I mean? Because by nighttime, now it's like, no excuses. Like, you don't deserve to go to sleep until you do something. Give me something. Please, give me something. Because, like, you just watched YouTube all damn day. And now you watch TikTok all day. And you think you deserve a nap? What have you done today? You've done nothing. You've done nothing. So I don't condone, all that. Oh, it was a rough day. Like, no, you got to do some work. You got to give me something. But yeah, that's really what it is. It's just like the dread of it, it's just not even starting. That's really what it is. Like, I just don't be starting tasks. Like, for me right now, currently, I'm behind on like we're in organic chemistry 2 right now. There's this app called Cengage. For all you college students, you guys probably know Cengage. It's what we're doing our homework assignments on, right? So he guys assigned us, I want to say like 4 chapters so far, and I've probably covered maybe 1 chapter of chapter 10. That's just a little bit of that, and then I probably did like a little bit of a lab, and that's like really bad because like we're probably, I want to say, if the class started in June, like early June, probably about 3 weeks in. So I've only covered 1 chapter 3 weeks in, but I had to relearn orgochemistry, so I relearned it. Now I'm starting to get the hang of just doing orgo. So these 4 days though, I really squandered these 4 days, And that's really what this is. It's like a podcast / vent session of like, why is it Sunday? And I am not in a place where I feel like I've gotten a lot of work done in these 4 days. I've been allotted to do work before Monday and have class. You know what I mean? Like, it's really shitty. So that's my biggest kerfuffle. But yeah. What am I doing in my day to try to combat this is soft wins. So, like, what is a soft win? I know what you're thinking. Like, what does that mean? Like, you soft win, what is that? So, a soft win is pretty much like so you do the laundry. You do some laundry. Like today's Saturday, Sunday? I don't know. I did laundry all day. I've done all my sheets. I've done all the towels. I folded some clothes too. I've done like my clothes personally. I think I'm gonna do Makai sheets, but I've done a lot of laundry. And that really helped me get in a groove to do this. You know what I mean? Because that's win number 1. Because that's another thing, is stacking wins. So like, win number 1 was doing laundry. Win number 2 is I took a shower today. That was a win. And don't let no one else tell you that wasn't a win, because taking a shower, It's a lot harder than it seems. It's a lot harder than it seems. You ever just had those days where you're just like, it's hot in the house and, I'm already musty. So it's like, I'm just going to sit in it. I don't really, I'm just tired. It's a lot going on, but don't do that. You need to get up, take all your sheets off your bed because they're probably musty too. Throw them in the wash. You go wash yourself off. Go find a cooler spot in your house, i.e. the basement, and you just cool out down there until your sheets are clean. You put those back on, you go to bed. You had a great day. You had a great day in my opinion. Let that be enough. You know what I'm saying? So like soft wins like that. Soft wins like I cleaned the kitchen. You see dirty dishes. Do the dishes before your dad gets home, Yeah, it's a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a lot. And he's probably going to get on your nerves about it. Like, oh, you didn't do the dishes, da-da-da-da. Just do them. Put them away. You won't have to worry about him, chatting you up. Because there's nothing more annoying than coming home, your dad coming home or your mom coming home and she's just wrapping you up. You're in your comfort of your room, minding your business, not bothering nobody. And someone just wrapping you up. So like little soft ones like doing the dishes, you'll be surprised how like that starts building up you for the bigger task. Like it's kind of like when you see like say you do an assignment online and you get a green check on an assignment. Doesn't it feel really good to get a green check on an assignment? Doesn't it make you feel like I'm intelligent? Like I can do this. Like I don't know what it is about that green check. This gives me a sense of dopamine where it's like I can do this. So that's really what it is. Soft wins like doing the laundry, cleaning your room. Like I clean my room every day. Like that's really what gets my gears going. Like if I'm just like I really don't feel like being a human. I really don't feel like just being the it girl and just being like Mr. Productive, boom, 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 boom. Like I really just am like, you know what? Let me just clean this room. That's win number one. You know what I mean? We're gonna roll with that. Let that be enough. You know what I'm saying? So and usually if you clean it every day, it's not too bad. Like at most, it'll probably be like a little bit junky from making an outfit. But at least when you clean it, you can come back home to a clean room. So it's just like, after a long day of doing whatever, my room is clean. Life is good. You know what I'm saying? Next topic, because like 3 wins a day is a productive day to me. You know what I mean? 3 wins a day is a productive day to me. Like, I don't know what it is, but something about just having like 3 big things done just feels like I'm on top of my game. Like you kind of start to feel like you're getting somewhere as far as like just traction in life. Because sometimes, you're in the dog days and it just feels like we're moving in quicksand. We're not really getting things done, da-da-da-da-da. But 3 wins a day can give you that sense of busy, busy, busy effect. That busy, busy, busy effect that you feel like everybody else has that you don't have. And you're just like, dang, look at everybody else being productive. They're in New York, or they're living their best life in Cali, or they're living their best life in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it can really get to you. You look at them and you're like, damn, like, I wish I was doing something productive. Like, block all that out. Get your 3 wins a day. Let that be enough. Whether that's the gym, cleaning your room in the morning, or freaking just eating something healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't eaten something healthy, dude, in probably like 5 days, 6 days. Like, because what it is I haven't gone grocery shopping. I've been slacking too. Like, I have been slacking so bad. I can't even make this stuff up, guys. Like, we have strawberries and pineapples in that freezer, and we need bananas, and I've put off getting these bananas for I don't know how long. Because we have bananas, but they went bad, and I didn't want those, so I threw them out because I was like, they're getting too ripe. They're not going to taste as good. They got to go. So I ended up tossing those. But, like, dude, I've been not eating something healthy and so bad. And I'm the vegan guy. Like, that's my skit. That's my whole thing. I'm known for he's the healthy guy that eats vegetables and He eats tomatoes raw. Like, I just posted a video about me making a salad. Go check that out if you guys haven't seen that video. I think it's like the one below this one. I don't edit the podcast or the video version of the podcast, so I can't put like a boop or a boop. If for the audio listeners, I'm just pretending to put videos up on the screen. But yeah, I can't do that. So what you call it? Just go after this video. I'll probably title it at the end. And if you're listening to the podcast, whenever you get to like a safe destination, you can go to my YouTube channel, Mikkel Vlogs. I changed the name of the YouTube channel. I don't know if anybody noticed. I changed the name to Mikkel Vlogs, so it's still my first name, but just vlogs at the end. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it like that. I might change it back to Mikkel Wanda, honestly. But I was bored one day, and I was like, you know what? Mikkel Vlog sounds pretty good. You know what I mean? I don't know if somebody noticed. Like, let me know in the comments if y'all like the new YouTube name. Like, anybody noticed the name change? Like, I tried to do a soft name change, not really announce it. Didn't really tell nobody about it. I was like, I'm gonna just keep this between me. We'll see how it does. But the channel's doing well. Like last podcast, we got over 100 some views. That's pretty good, boys. That's pretty good. You know what I mean? And like the thing about like my Spotify, when I was doing it just audio, not even like, visual and stuff, I couldn't really see the numbers. Like, I saw a couple numbers, but I couldn't really get the raw numbers like YouTube gives you when you post videos and stuff. So I was like, you know what? I'll just, do it both. You know what I mean? And like, we'll just go from there. Because I really feel like I have an art for this. I have a talent for this. This is the one thing I'm good at that like you really can't mess up. It's one of those beautiful things about having a talent is like LeBron James walking on the court. You really can't mess up when you're LeBron James because it's like, I'm just here. I'm just happy to be here. I just show up. I talk my stuff. I go home. And I'm done. And I get paid to do this. It's crazy. Like, that's really like when like the job is not a job anymore. And it's like, what is it? It's a passion. It's a passion, That's when it becomes a passion, is when you just look at me. Skit, scat, bitty, pat, 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 boo, boo, boo. I'm getting paid to do this. Like that, you know what I mean? Like, that's insane to me, The fact that, like, you just say random words in a microphone and they fund your lifestyle. Like, that is insane. But hey, man, that's a productive day for me. Like, 3 big wins to, like, really make me feel like I got something done. I'm addicted to editing, so if I can edit in a day, if I can respond to some god darn emails, like, you guys can actually hang me. Because I told you guys, like, 2 podcasts ago that if I didn't respond to those 5 emails, you guys can hang me. That was about 2 weeks ago. I'm literally a dead man. Like, I'm so happy that my address isn't, like, a public thing because, like, I've made so many threats to my life about the fact that I'm allowing you guys to harm me if I don't get these tasks done, and I have not gotten these tasks done. So, last threat, you guys can run me over with your car if I do not respond to these emails tonight. If I do not respond to these emails tonight, you can run me over with your car and you can take my keys and have my car. I lie to you not. So that's the new threat. You can run me over with the car because I have not responded to these emails. I am literally so not on my ish, man. These companies are probably like, what is this guy doing? Does he even want to be rich? Does he want money? Do I want money? I don't know. Maybe I like being poor. I don't know. Like, I'm just so fucking lazy. I don't know what is wrong with me. I don't know why I'm lazy. I don't know why I don't want to do work. When I think of tasks that I'm just not interested in, I just dread it. And I just feel like, all right, should I force myself to do these hard things? Or am I just doing the wrong things? Or am I in the right career? Or, you know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to be a freaking doctor out here. And it's like so hard because I'm trying to do this content creating stuff, and the content creating is not really hard. Like, this is just the stuff on the side. This is the freaking stuff on the side. This is easy stuff, like I just wake up and I could just turn on a camera and, record something, and now we're recording. You know, like that's easy. Whereas like when you want to be a doctor, you gotta sit down and freaking take these notes. Like, let me show y'all my notes, man. Look at this. What is this? What is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really out here forcing myself to do a hard task just for the sake to say that I did it and I'm a doctor and I have job security from that. And I never talk about being a doctor on this channel. And that's another podcast in the future. But it's just one of those things where it's like, dude, we got stuff to do. We got things to do. So like the way I like to do things, I like to just edit or I like to record a podcast just so I can say that I got the content bug out of my system. I got the content bug out of my system. Like, this is getting me that dopamine effect that it's like, all right, I just posted a video. I just recorded an amazing podcast, W podcast. Amazing. So I have something to post this week for my millions of supporters. And now I can go freaking learn in the dark and, you know, disappear for like 6 to 7 days. And then I'll come back again for another podcast. And that's like my ideal lifestyle. And it's a good lifestyle if only we got some fucking work done. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm doing the content part. It's just I'm not doing the work part. And like something about me, and a lot of people don't know this, is like a couple podcasts ago I talked about it. Go check it out on Spotify if you want to go hear those old podcasts. But I'm the kind of guy where it's like I don't know if this applies to you guys too, but my mental health is dictated by how I'm doing in school. So if I'm doing well in school, I'm a happy camper. You know, I've said this a million times on this podcast. If I'm doing well in school, I'm a happy camper. If I'm not doing well, or if I feel like I'm in a place where I need to be in a better place school-wise, then I'm not a happy camper. Like, I don't know how people just wake up and just like, let me go to the club. You know, I want to go to the club. I want to go party. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. While you're in school, and you know you're not on your ish in school, like you're not on top of your grades in school. Like, that's so weird to me because it's just the fact that we're paying for this. We're paying for this out of pocket. So it's like, if I don't go to class or if I don't do that assignment and I go choose the party, I paid so much money to just neglect my life. And it's like, bruh, it's time to finish, man. Because it's time to finish. Like, I have the senioritis because I was supposed to graduate last spring, but I'm still in school because I transferred. And, you know, when you transfer, some credits don't move over. So, like, I'm, like 1 semester behind. So I probably have, like, I want to say 6 classes. I'm taking 2 right now, 4 in the fall. Then I'm done. You know what I'm saying? That's the plan. But it's like, just getting to that finish line is going to be a journey. It's going to be a journey that we're all on together. That was my little synopsis of my rant. Back to the topics. But yeah, three big tasks. Get the editing bug out of my system. As you guys see, doing some work would be nice. So, getting some work out of my system. After I do some work, after I get the editing bug out of my system, I don't mind going to work. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of going to work, but I have a job. So like, maybe go to my job and, show up. Do a little some there, show my face, say hi to the boss. Just show face. I go to show face. I just go to show face. And then after I show face, then I leave and then I get paid. But I should call it, that's cool, but that's like a side mission, I would say. But I would say the third big thing is the gym because I want to get buff. I want to be buff. I want to be able to push people around, the big guy. I want to be the big guy. That's my mantra. I want to be LeBron James. I want to be able to go on a court and dunk, and people are like, oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. He looks like Scrawny Joe. Look at Scrawny Joe. What is he going to do? Boom, I just dunked on you. Go to bed. Your baby. Russell Westbrook, all that. So, like, that's an ideal life for me. That's an ideal life. Just being jacked, making content. This is content. And just doing well in school, doing the damn thing, and like, hearing all that out loud, imagine I posted all that on social media. People would be like, this guy does it all. He's the freaking superhuman. He's freaking doing a lot of stuff. That was 3 tasks. So, those 3 tasks, man, if I can just get those 3 tasks and harness that into a 365, 7 days a week type of thing, I think my life would be really simple. Like, I relish of being in a place where, like, I record, I don't know, a podcast a day, and then that's like a month of content. And then, like, when the semester starts, say I want to take, I don't know, September off. Say I want to take September off. I don't want to do no podcast in September. I don't want to think about no YouTube videos or no nothing. I got 7 videos. That's what, if I'm dropping a video a week, that's a month and some change worth of content. People are like, Mikkel's so consistent. How does he do it? I haven't been on social media in a month. You know what I'm saying? That's my dream. My dream is to be like a freaking TV production company where it's like Marvel movies were filmed in freaking 2008. They're posting them in 2019. We're just feeding the masses, and that's the movie magic. They're not supposed to tell us that, It's not good to tell people that, but like that's the truth of the fact, We're recording this stuff so later. Now occasionally, I want to drop some updated stuff. But I thought my storage was going down. I have an hour left. So we're good. But yeah, occasionally, I might want to drop some updated stuff, you know what I'm saying? Occasionally I might want to drop, a couple like, I went to, New Mexico, or I went to Cabo vlog. Even the vlogs, I am not able to edit these vlogs to like the quality I would like. So like the biggest thing, if you can't edit right now, you're busy with school, just get an expensive camera and get some good lighting. That's half the battle. And some good audio, that's half the battle. You know what I mean? Those 3 things will hold you over while you're going through the slump of, not being able to be the full content creator you're capable of being while still being consistent. Like, that's what I'm trying to grasp is like, how can I be the full content creator I'm capable of being while being consistent, even though I can't be the full content creator because I have school, like I can't wake up and, let me edit. Let me go get some matcha. Let me go fill my Tesla up. And then let me go back home, edit some more, take a nap, go to the gym, and then go sleep again, watch a movie, go buy some dinner. That's a W content creator life. But I don't have that luxury right now. Like right now, my life consists of school. So I don't have that luxury of where I can just up and stop everything I'm doing. Next topic, though. What did I say on here? I think making a planner helps. I think making a planner and sticking to it is what would help me get out of the slump. Because, like, one thing about me is, like, yeah, I have my big 3 and, like, make that big 3 a routine and, like, stick to that big 3 and try to, like, make that to the point where it's, like, in your fathom. Like, what are the 3 biggest things that if you got done during that day will make you feel like I'm a W human, I'm getting my life together. But I feel like outside of that, just making a planner helps because then you can like see the little battles, like you see the little wins, like, this is due here, just so you don't miss anything. Because like me, my biggest issue in school and just life was time managing. So like I stay missing stuff, like I stay missing deadlines. It's really bad. Don't recommend it. Be better than me. Don't be like me. But having a planner or just having an app, like I feel like if there's an app, and if you guys know if there's an app, I wanted to ask you guys, if you guys know if there's an app out there where like you can put your three tasks for the day and then you can just check it off as you go along. I need that kind of app. Now I know the Notes app can do it, but I feel like I want it in like an app that's designated for that task of just type in what you want to get done today, buddy, and I'm gonna just display it, and when you're ready to tap it, when you're done with it, then you have that option. Maybe I should invent that app. I'm going to go talk to my coding buddies after this podcast, and we're going to invent that app. So where it's like, this is simple to do. That should be the name. I'm going to trademark that later. I'm not going to do that, but that's a good idea. Someone go steal that idea and, go make $1 million. Send me a little bit of money. You know what I mean? Don't say Mikkel never taught you nothing. I'm filled with ideas, and that's the problem. Like, I know the people that can like actually take my ideas and make them into reality. I don't answer emails. And I don't send out emails. And if I only answer my emails and only send out emails, who knows how much money I have in my pocket right now? I'd probably be a billionaire. Literally. But I don't answer emails. I'm very lazy. And it's really bad, and I'm acknowledging it, and I feel like that's the first step to doing better is acknowledging my faults. I'm lazy. I'm owning up to it. Some people be like, "Oh, I'm not lazy. I'm not lazy." You gotta own up to your laziness. You know what I mean? So having a planner, having an app also helps. Setting what? Oh yeah, setting some days aside for social media. So like, for me, I would say I'm trying to get into this new place where like I don't open social media till like the end of the week, going toward Thursday, Saturday, Friday, and like having those designated days to like, just pal around, see what people have been making. So usually like what I'll do is if I see a YouTube video that I want to watch and I'm like, fuck, it's a Monday, I can't even watch it because I got to be, a student or whatever. I'll just put in my watch laters, and then like on like a Friday or Sunday, I'm like, all right, well, I haven't watched the YouTube video in like almost 4 days. Now I'm starving. I'm starving for a little bit of content. So I'll go make a nice breakfast, and then I'll go in my living room, and then I'll set the TV up, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm over here tuning in. And I feel like that's a good balance because while I was starving, I was getting work done so that I earned this break. I need to start earning breaks and stop just saying, let me just take a break to warm my gears up, because that break will turn into the day is gone. So that's my problem, and that's our problem, and we need to earn our breaks. Kind of like a 9-to-5 mentality, but managing ourselves. Sounds kind of shitty, but trust me, when you start seeing that, oh my God, all my work's done. Oh my God, all my papers are written. Oh my God, all my emails are responded to. You're going to be happy, You're going to be happy. You're going to enjoy the content without having to dread the content in the back of your mind, because that's something all of our college, like all the college kids know. Like, and this leads into my next topic, which is an amazing segue. Jeez Louise. What's it call it? The expectations of college and being productive. It's a little bit different, you know what I mean? Like, where in regular life, we can just do whatever. In college, you're always in college. Like, even when you're at the grocery store, you're in college. When you're at work, you're in college. Like, you're always in college. And, like, what that basically means is that, yeah, I could be doing that assignment right now. I could be studying, but I'm going to go out. I'm going to go out tonight. But it's on my mind, and that's all that matters. And that's really what it is. Like, college is always on your mind, even when you're leisuring. So you're never truly just easy, never truly got it easy, because there's always something around the corner. There's always something that could just, they throw on you like, oh, we got a paper due or this or that. There's always something to do. There's something I could be doing right now. I'm going to take this time to relax, but there's something I could be doing right now. And that's what college is really like. Like, for all you high school people and stuff, like, you're always going to be in college. Like, even when you're going out to eat with your friends, you're thinking about your classes. Or even when you're going out to freaking the movies with your friends, you're thinking about classes. Because it's all, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm doing this, but I should be doing that. It's one of those kind of things, And it can really be, it could really be annoying at times, you know what I mean? But you chose this life. You got to deal with it. You got to roll with the punches. And it's really shitty, and I hate it personally, but that's really what it all boils down to, as far as, like, I'm just always in this space of, I need to be productive. Like, there's no taking time off. And, like, one thing I will say I regret doing, I'm happy I'm in these summer classes, but I kind of wish I took the time off to recharge, because my life has been very much go, go, go since, I want to say, 2022 fall. Yeah, because I took last summer off. Then fall came, probably my hardest semester in school ever. And then I ended up taking a winter class, which wasn't so bad. But then I went spring semester, also probably second hardest semester ever in college. Leading into now, we're in the summertime. Hardest summer class I've ever taken in my life. And then we got the fall, which is going to be another doozy. Where was the relief? Where was the break? Luckily enough, I have a vacation coming up August 10th to like the 6th to like the 17th. I have a vacation coming up, but I'll still be in classes because classes don't end till the 11th. So I'll just have to take my work with me. And whatever I can't take with me, I have to take early before I leave. So I'm going to take my final early. So Lord knows how that's going to happen. So July is going to be one of those months where it's like, it's going to be all podcasts. This is like, just like a update, just giving you guys an update of what's to come for the months to come. I had videos planned, but I can't edit them because I'm literally so swamped with school. I just can't edit these videos, and it's so shitty. And it's one of those things where it's like, do I give up YouTube? Do I give up my career? Do I give up everything I worked for? And like, do I stop making reels and stop just watch the numbers dwindle? Or do I give you guys life support, drop these podcasts every freaking, Tuesday, and we're good to go? You know what I'm saying? We're good to go. Mikkel's good to go. This is my little check-in. So you're like, all right, say you didn't see me for 7 days. I haven't seen Mikkel in 7 days. Mikkel's fine. I just watched his podcast. He's doing well. He's doing fine. He's struggling in some of his classes, but I just saw him on his podcast. He looked good to me. He's a little skinnier, but, I haven't been working out, guys. I haven't been working out. I worked out 2 days ago, but besides that, that was really it as far as the workouts. But yeah, that's really what it's going to be like. I might catch me on a good weekend. I might be able to knock out a cool little, such and such vlog. But yeah, a lot of the vlogs going to be easy edits, nothing too hard. Don't put more on your plate that you can chew. I need a nice pie. We need a productive pie, you know what I mean? Whereas, if you're in college watching this podcast, college needs to be 50% of that pie, right? And then, if you have a social media following, that needs to be 25% of that pie. If you have family, 15%. And if you have a girlfriend, 35%. And if you have household chores and stuff, 5%, just so your house isn't a mess and your dad's giving you a hard time because he's like, what's going on with the dishes? And I'm like, you see me I have a career, I have a job, I go to school, I'm doing a million things. You think my life doesn't exist just because you have a life? Sorry, that was I went somewhere with that. I went somewhere I did not mean to go. I went to a place right there, but yeah. Have that pie. You knock that pie out this semester. Message to all the incoming freshmen and stuff. Don't fall behind in your classes. Now, there's a couple ways to tackle some classes. And I'm giving you guys some productivity tips at the end of the podcast. This is the end of the podcast productivity tips for college and then life. We'll do college first. College first, for all the freshmen and stuff. This should be a separate video, but you know what I mean? We're already here. Might as well. So we're already here. So for the college students, how to get through a semester, you can either go two ways. You can bomb 2 tests. You have 2 tests you can bomb. Do well on all the classwork. Stay at about a 75 range. If you fail the final cannot take you below 5 points. You can pass that class with a 70. C's good degrees. Ask my microbiology teacher. I don't got to worry about micro anymore until med school, but worry about that later. You know what I'm saying? So C's get degrees. Or you can be a smart student, do all your work from day freaking 1. Just do all your work, go hang out with your friends, but make sure your work's done first. Be one of those it girls I did all my work. Those girls that just have all their work done. And they just get A's on all their tests, and they just seem their life looks so easy. When did they do work? How are they just so smart? How is the work done already? Whereas I've been procrastinating all week, and now I'm stressing over this assignment, and they've been done and had the answers on Monday. You know what I mean? Be one of those girls. Do that, Be one of those girls where it's just people are just looking at you how do they do it? One of those how do they do it kind of girls, That should be a new saying. How do they do it kind of girls? But yeah, so be one of those kind of girls. Get all your shit done. Get all your stuff done. This goes for the guys and girls. I'm just using girls as an analogy. But get that done. And then when the semester ends, like around like finals time, you're sitting at about like 80, 85, 90 average. It's smooth sailing. You don't have to worry about passing that final. My boy, you could fail that final. I don't give a fuck. like that's so cool, right? How you can like literally fail a final in college, not high school, not middle school, college, the big leagues. We're in the big leagues right now. Like these classes matter for our future, and that's the shitty thing about it is like my future depends on me, and me knowing who I am. I'm just like that is a scary thought to have, but that's neither here nor there. That's another podcast, another future episode. But that's how you get through life in college, Do well in the beginning, you slack off in the end, you're good. Or maintain, you got two little tests, as your little parachute, catch them, type of thing. But then after that, you can't fail anything else, my boy, because you want to stay in that 75 striking distance to where you also can apply for the, if I fail a final, I'm good. Kind of, I'm still in the money, just keep your head above water. That's how you pass a class. Keep your head above water. And as far as life goes, I tried doing the little cafe thing. Like I went to a Barnes and Nobles the other day and I tried to be one of those productive girlies that like, oh, I sit in Barnes and Noble and I do work all day. I do work all day in Barnes and Noble. That's my life. I tried to do that and it wasn't fun. And I was like, this is not me. It was boring. I fell asleep a couple times. I ended up surfing the web for a little bit. I ended up getting like maybe 2 things done. Like it was so backwards productive. Just do work at home. Just stay home and find a quiet room and do some work at home, Don't go out of your way, get dressed, put all your things in your backpack. I'm gonna be aesthetic. And I'm gonna do my work at the coffee shop. Like I tried that and I really did. I really tried. I did no work that day. It was so bad. So I'm going to do that. Just do work in your room. Find a cool room. Put a fan on your body. Turn off the Instagram. Get some work done. And then as far as like also life goes, cooking, having food prepared. Like I need to put some rice on right now as I'm thinking about this, is like just having food prepared makes your life 10 times easier. Easier for the gym, easier for just like having your life together as far as like, oh, what do I need in the house? Well, I've been cooking this week, so I know the things I need. If I want to make a shopping list at the end of the week, what's going on. Like you have your life together, I feel like having your life together to the point where you can make grocery lists and go out and buy the groceries and like have that luxury of that. Or you can go out and go to church on a Sunday. You got your life together so much that you can go to church on a Sunday is a really nice luxury, because a lot of us don't really have that luxury, especially in college, when you're like, it's a Sunday and then when we go to church and I have an assignment due at 11:59 and I need to prepare myself for this week of hell I have to go through, and you want me to go to church. I would love to go to church. I really would love to go to church, but my life just does not permit that right now, because I just cannot afford to fail. You cannot afford to fail, people, because our lives depend on us. We are not responsible humans. Like, I am not a responsible human to where my livelihood depends on me. So it's one of those things where it's like, I just wish I had like enough money to buy my own apartment, and I was making enough money from this to where like you can't fail. Like everybody, if you listen to this, I'm gonna end it on this. Find a job you can't fail. Your life will be so perfect because you can't fuck up. You're living the best life. Find a job you can't fail. It don't gotta be super hard. You don't gotta read too much, or you don't want to do too much math. Just find a cool little job, make your easy money, live easy. Dang, this thing is recording. I didn't even know this thing could record at 50 minutes. But hey, find an easy job. Don't go too easy. You want to make some good money, but just find a job you're comfortable with that's like content, something you can be content with, where you can afford a decent car, like maybe a Honda or like, just a fast car. Me personally, I want a fast car. So like, do that, and pay your bills on time, and then be able to afford fresh fruit. And if you can afford fresh fruit, pay your bills on time, you did enough productive work to where you can say like, oh, I want to go watch a movie on Netflix tonight because I did a lot of work in the morning. Like, did my little 9 to 5. I want to go watch a movie. Go to the movie, or I want to take the girlfriend out on a Friday. You know what I mean? It's a Friday. I want to take the girlfriend out. Go take the girlfriend out. Oh, it's a weekend. It's a Saturday. I want to go wash the car. Go wash the car. Go do it, while it's the sun's up, so the sun can dry the car off and everything works out that way. Go do that. Let's see, what else? Oh, it's Sunday. All my sheets are dirty. I got to do laundry all day. Go do that. You know what I mean? If you're a content creator, go make some content. I don't know. Go edit something. You know what I'm saying? Like, editing be half the battle for all you content creators out there. Editing be like half the battle. Like, I be having... Guys, if y'all know much, I have over 100 videos in this box right here I'm holding in my hand that I have not edited. I'm not paying for editor. What I look like? I'm made out of money? Don't look at the color of my shirt. But I'm not made out of money. But yeah, like, editing be half the battle, y'all. So go edit. Go edit. This is your reminder to go edit. When we leave here, you need to go do something and say Mikkel sent you. Go clean the bathroom. Go put the Ajax around the tub. Put the water on it. You know what I'm talking about. Put the water so it gets blue. Get in there real good, because I know your tubs are probably dirty. Go clean your tubs. Go walk outside. You probably haven't walked all week. Go get some fresh air. Go, have a, what is it? Have a, what is it called? What is it called? It's going to bug me if I don't get the word. Have a aesthetically pleasing, what is it called when you romanticize? Go romanticize your life. Go light a candle. And run yourself a nice bubble bath tonight. Or go play some ball. Get your favorite food. Eat that, shower, go take a good nap or watch some TV, watch your favorite movie. Some recommendations for movies, go to Flick Connection on YouTube, and he recommends movies, and all his movies are, top tier. So I recommend Flick Connection on YouTube, and he'll give you good movie suggestions. Want to go work out? I work out. Davis's Daily is my favorite workout videos. And I wish I could do the pop. I wish I could do the pops and stuff, but I'm not editing this. Like, no one has time to edit this. So do that. And do something. God damn. Do something. Get your big 3. Remember what he said? Make the big 3 and do that every day for 30 days. Make that a habit. And then once the 30 days are up, you're going to look back at your month and be like, holy shit, I've done more stuff than I've done in my whole life in a month because I stay consistent with my big 3. You can't do 3 things. Do the hardest thing first. So for me, my big 3, I need to freaking schoolwork first, get all my schoolwork done. Then I need to work out, get all my workout done. And then I need to edit till I fall asleep, and I can't freaking do another doodle or another pencil anymore. And that's my big 3. And then before you know it, I have 1 million subscribers. I'm graduated college. I'm a doctor. I got a beautiful wife. I got kids. Well, not kids, but I'm traveling the world. And I'm living in New York for a year. I got beautiful cars. I got money. I'm just making money, just talking out of a microphone. I'm still debating if this is the microphone for me. I don't know if y'all fuck with it. Let me know in the comments. I'll buy a new mic. I've been looking at my Amazon. I'm telling y'all, I will buy the mic. I will get rid of this. People are saying this sounds fine to them. So we're going to go with this for now. But yeah, do that. Like, just have the big 3, be consistent. That's all I got for you guys, man. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast. I'll be back again next week with another amazing podcast, Tuesdays, every Tuesday. I'll probably try to post this in the morning time, give y'all the whole day to consume it. You know what I mean? Tell a friend to tell a friend. Please like, share, subscribe. I don't know. If you enjoyed my voice, people say I got a nice voice. That's why I did it. That's why I started the podcast. Because people, they said, Mikkel, you really got a nice monotone voice. It's really soft on the ears. It sounds really good. I like when you bring us up real close and you talk to us nice and you say nice words, real smooth, and you're a little educated. You're not too educated, but you're a little educated, so you don't make me feel too dumb. But I feel like I learned something at the end of the podcast. It's a nice brain break. That's what the podcast is. This is a brain break for everybody, even for me. I listen to these podcasts when I go to school. I listen to them when I'm just relaxing on the couch, or I want to wake up in the morning. I'm like, let me turn on a podcast while I'm showering. I actually listen to my own podcasts. They're actually pretty good, So I think that's so funny. But go get out of here, man. That's it, man. That's enough for me. That's enough. I've said enough. We went through the list. It's kind of hard reading and talking at the same time because I'm a slow reader. Not too slow, but I'm a slow reader. So yeah, it's hard trying to read and talk at the same time. I feel like I'm going too slow, and then it gives you too much anxiety. It's really bad. It's a lot. But yeah, I'm gonna close out. I don't want to go. This is too much fun. Okay, I gotta go. I love you guys. I love you. Love you so much. Love you. Love you. Oh my God. Fire pod. Oh my God.